Yesterday, the news of Bob Saget's death, it really shocked me.
Yeah, it was really surprising, especially because he was so young, because he's so vibrant. He was just on this comedy tour. He was a beloved comedian. He was an actor. He passed away just at the age of 65 in his hotel room in Orlando. Now, the cause of death has not yet been confirmed. Police say they found no signs of foul play or drugs. So a lot of people remember him for his role playing Danny Tanner in the sitcom Full House. I know that's where I first met him. And the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, Lindsey, reminding us of that this morning. Joining us for more is film critic Richard Crouse. Richard, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, but, I think like a lot of people feeling a little bit sad thinking about, Bob Saget no longer being with us. He had what some people described as a dual career. He was America's dad, and then he was also this stand-up comedian with a real blue streak to his humor.
And I think that he had the charm and likability to pull off both those things flawlessly. So we know him as Danny Tanner from Full House and the host of America's Funniest Home Videos for a decade or more. We welcomed him into our homes. The whole family could gather around the television and watch those shows. And his charisma and everything that he brought to those roles made an impression. Then, when you find out about his stand-up career, which was bluer than blue, and would make your hair curl, some of the jokes and things that he would say, but because he had this charm and this likability, he could pull it off as though he was kind of in on the joke. In a way, he wasn't being rude just for the sake of being rude. He was trying to shock us because he was playing off the characters that he had played on television for so long. It was kind of a brilliant move, and it gave him this interesting dual career that he was still very much in the midst of when he passed away at age 65.
Yeah, speaking of his comedy career, we were just sharing that tweet on the screen that Bob Saget had just posted saying, "I'm back in comedy like I was when I was 26. I guess I'm finding my new voice and loving every minute of it." Makes it even more sad.
Well, it does. So on Saturday night, he tweeted after his show in Jacksonville, Florida, he said, "I can't believe that I did a 2-hour set tonight." That's a whole lot of comedy. He wrote, "I can't believe I did a 2-hour set tonight. I'm happily addicted to this." And then he uses a word that I can't use on television and says, "Check bobsaget.com for my dates in 2022. So there were dates booked up until September. There was a new television show coming. He had a podcast. The most recent episode just went up a week or so ago. So this was not someone who was slowing down, who felt like the end was near. This was someone very much interested in creating new things and moving forward, which I think makes this news all the more shocking.
Tributes have been pouring in from, his Full House co-stars like John Stamos, Dave Coulier, Candace Cameron Bure, and Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. So others included from the comedy side, Jim Carrey, Richard Lewis, Norman Lear. How do you remember him? What are your favorite memories of him?
Well, my favorite memory of Bob Saget, because I'm a film critic, is sitting watching a movie called The Aristocrats.
Oh,
And
I love
The
that
Aristocrats
movie.
I know it's a documentary about the most filthy joke ever told. And it essentially is just a series of comedians telling this absolutely beyond raunchy joke. Now, at the time, I knew Bob Saget mostly as Danny Tanner or the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, this wholesome guy. I had no idea that there was a whole other life to him on the stand-up stage. And he comes out and does a tour de force 7-minute version of The Aristocrats, which blew people's hair back. People were howling and sort of saying, "I can't believe he's saying this," all in the same breath. It was a magnificent, if completely raunchy performance, and it changed my idea of who Bob Saget was. And I will never forget seeing that in a theater.
And I think that just sums up his brilliance, right? That he was able to play both so well. But we were talking about this morning, the common thread that runs through both his comedy life and his TV life is that he seemed to be a man who left kindness in his wake.
I think so. And you see that in the movies that he directed. He appeared on Broadway, and all his co-stars from the films that he directed and the films he appeared in and on Broadway are all tweeting here. And there's a real common thread in that is that he was a really kind guy, a gentle, kind guy. So sad to see him go at age 65, too young.
And I had forgotten until today that he was the narrator in How I Met Your Mother.
That's right. He has virtually been a presence in our homes on television for decades. And that voice alone, if not, on How I Met Your Mother, we didn't see him. He was the narrator. But, his voice was with us. And so, again, that's why I think last night when I saw that he had passed away on Twitter, the reactions were just from fans. They were just saying, oh, wow, I can't believe this. This is so sad. And it really did seem to strike people in a way that some celebrity passings don't.
Yeah, he just had so much happening this year. Thanks so much, Richard. Good to talk to you today.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.